Welcome back to Life with Jackie and Jessie. If you guys are new to our channel, I am Jackie.
And I am Jessie. And this is our life.
Oh yeah. And we are so excited today because we have a couple of treats. We're going to be doing a story time. A little bit of what has been happening in our lives. A little tea.
Yeah.
And we got some really delicious goodies to show you guys. So we are excited. What are we having, Jessie?
We are having some Mexican snacks, better known as Mexican antojitos. They're kind of like, I don't even know how you can, it is a snack, but it's like a lot of,
I don't get it because these are basically Mexican snacks, but they're like healthy and then not healthy snacks.
yeah,
so.
This one especially is like not healthy,
Yeah,
the one that
this
Jackie has. Maybe you should show them that one first.
And then obviously I don't think that you have seen things like this just because I feel like they're more traditional. Well, this one's a new traditional. These are hot Cheeto nachos. Look so delicious. Okay, you can't go wrong with hot Cheetos, and then nachos are just always so good. So
yeah. And then we will go with the, ew, can I not talk today? Then we have the corn, and the corn has cheese, and then usually has like powdered chili, but this time it has a liquid chili.
Put the liquid, yeah.
Yeah, and then tons of mayo. I'm sure if you guys have already watched like Mexican snacks,
maybe you can grab it with the spoon and just kind of show.
My mouth is watering.
Yeah, I want to dig in.
It looks, you guys can see the cheese. I just don't want to tilt it a lot because it will spill. Yeah, but basically that's it. And then here, I'll show them the other one too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I cannot stop swallowing my saliva.
This one is really good too. It's pretty healthy too,
so,
I guess.
This is mango, cucumber. What is that?
That's chamoy.
That white thing. Is
It
that
looks
cucumber
white,
too?
but it's cucumber, yeah.
Oh, okay. And then it has chamoy all over, and then those peanuts. But they're different kind of peanuts.
Yeah, they're kind of like the glazed one. I don't know. I know that in Spanish it's like Japanese peanuts. I don't know if that's how they're called in English.
They're so good. They're addicting.
They're really good. They're like a glaze of like a little bit of sweet, kind of caramelized peanuts. Yes. But not super sugary. It's really good.
Stop looking at it. It looks so good.
So should we try these first? So it won't get a little soggy.
Oh, that's true.
So since I already know what the regular nachos one tastes like, ew, my saliva is
me too. I'm like, can we start eating?
I'm gonna try the hot Cheeto one. I feel like you can't go wrong with hot Cheetos too because they're just hot Cheetos.
Yummy, yum, yummers. Oh, I hope it's my mouth.
Oh, my nail. I hope it didn't come out dirty. Wow. Oh my god. That was really good.
That's really good too.
Oh yeah, you didn't try the hot Cheeto one, huh?
I'm gonna try the hot Cheeto one right now. I love hot Cheetos to begin with, but sometimes they make my stomach hurt, but I still like eating them. For some reason I like them more on the hot Cheetos.
Well, I feel like because when we have nachos, it's more like this. I feel like I cannot, like if I'm hungry and I'm on an empty stomach, I cannot have hot Cheetos because or else it just makes acid in my stomach and then I'll end up kind of with an upset stomach.
Oh, that's so good. So as you guys know, we cannot eat without a little bit of gossip, some spilling the tea time, and we have one story and then another kind of story that happened to me today.
Yeah.
One has to do with us being in Vegas. We were in Vegas, Las Vegas, I'm gonna say like a month ago. And we realized that we never did a story time with you guys, and I mean nothing like too crazy happened, but we still want to tell you guys a little bit what went down, because as you guys know, Vegas is a little crazy sometimes. I'm only eating the hot Cheetos now.
So whenever we go to these last few times that we've been going to Vegas, we've been like obsessed with day clubs, pool parties. So honestly, if you have not been to a pool party, you have to go to one, especially in Vegas. We love the Encore Beach Club. It is just like so much fun. They have music, you're in the pool and you're drinking, and their drinks are super strong, up to the point where like you feel a good buzz with one drink, like
you
extremely
only need, like, one drink.
big buzz. Yeah, and we had so much fun.
Yeah.
So that was the other time that we went to Vegas. So this time we were looking into there's a night swim.
Yeah.
Something, night swim.
And it's at the same place.
It's at Encore.
Which is at the Wynn Hotel. I don't know if we said that.
Oh no, I just said I think I said Encore. And we were like, oh my god, we're gonna go to Vegas, we have to go to the night one. If the day one is so much fun, imagine the night one, just because like it's kind of, oh my god, I'm trying to grab two, but it's really big. Just imagine how much fun it would be, especially because Vegas right now, it's super hot and
over 100 degrees, you guys. I think it's going up to like 108.
Yeah, when we were there, it was during the day, it hit 106. So it gets pretty hot, so you literally have got to get in the pool. Well, our plan was, oh my god, I'm like, my
do you need help holding it?
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay.
Maybe we should try other things, huh?
I think we should, before I put another hot Cheeto in my mouth. We should might as well just stay in line and go with the corn. I'll do the mixing.
Well, okay, so we drove off to Vegas like what, like kind of like 6 or 7?
Yeah.
Maybe almost literally 7 o'clock at night. And I think we got to Vegas like at 12. We checked in. It was like around 12:30. And then we literally just went up, we changed, and we headed down to the night swim.
And we got there so late too. You guys,
we got there very late.
Their night swim closes at what, 4 a.m.? Or
yeah,
like it's pretty late.
Yeah.
It's around 4-ish, I think, if I'm not wrong. So they stay out late.
So we were like, okay, we got like a good at least 3 hours if we get ready quick, and like you literally take like a whatever you want to get, like a taxi or an Uber, and it's like kind of like what, 5 minutes away from where we were staying at.
Yeah,
I think so. And I love corn. By the way, this is called esquite. Which is corn in a cup. And this is so sad, but me and Jess literally just found out that it's called esquite like a few months ago, because I was telling the lady, oh, can I get corn on like in a cup? And then I swear she was kind of like, I feel like she was maybe like a mean person, because she was like, what is that, like giving me like such a hard time. I'm like, just corn but in a cup, like how hard is that? And then she's like, I don't know, but we have esquite. And I'm like, what is this, like what is that? Like I didn't want to have added some other stuff to the corn, because I just want the plain corn with mayo, cheese, and chile. And she described it, and I was like, okay,
like, it's a corn in a cup.
Yeah, and I'm like hello,
corn in a cup, like how hard
that's
is
literally
that?
What I was asking for.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, this is esquite. So if you go to
if you go anywhere, you can call it esquite.
It's like a Mexican, like they usually are called fruteria, but they like sell all this stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so going on to our story before our video gets too crazy long for you guys. Where can we start off? We're heading out over there, and we wanted to get, we started pre-drinking. We wanted to get the partying started pretty early.
And I think we took shots too, Mom.
We didn't take shots, but we started off with that big drink, the mixed drink. So we were having the mixed drink, and it was just Jackie and I, because we weren't driving, and we like kept going back and forth on that drink so much. And that is like,
but this is on the road.
Yes,
so we haven't not gone to Vegas yet.
No, we were probably like no more than an hour away, so that's why we kind of started pre-drinking. and we had not eaten yet either, so I was starving. We did not eat until after, which, if you know, you should always eat before you drink. But we were just in like such an excited partying mode that we started drinking, and we didn't like get drunk in the car. We didn't. We were just tipsy.
We felt a slight buzz.
Yeah, we felt a slight buzz. Then we got some fast food and we ate like some really greasy fast food. And then we got to the hotel. And then that's when we started taking some shots before going to the night swim, because
we wanted to get into like that zone.
Yeah. And what else happened after that? We got our buzz on.
A lot of stuff.
We got there.
So we got there, it's like packed. Music is popping. We like take off our little like swim cover-ups. We get into the water. It feels so nice because it's not super hot outside. Because it was like 1 in the morning.
Night, yeah. It was like probably in like the early 90s.
Yeah, and the water was like literally, it was perfect temperature. So we ended up getting a drink, which the Vegas size drinks are huge.
They're huge. I wish we could show them. Like,
they're really big.
Like this big.
Yeah.
It's really tall and it's very big. Like, you literally only need that one drink.
But if you're in Vegas, I feel like you should get that big old drink, at least in Encore, just because it's worth your money. Plus, they use like better alcohol.
Shots in there too.
Yeah,
it was like 4 to 5 shots.
Because Vegas drinks get pretty pricey. I know that one of like just a smaller regular cup, probably like an 8 ounce max 16 ounce, was like, I think over $20, almost probably $30. And the one that we got was what, like $60, I think. But it was completely worth it, and you get a huge buzz out of it, like huge one. Well, anyways, we each got one of those, and we were just kind of like vibing and like having fun, dancing, swimming around.
Yeah.
Until someone almost took my sister away.
Well, okay, this is how it started. So I was already having my little buzz on, and so we were, it was me, Jackie, and Jackie's significant other, and he said that he was going to the bathroom, but he was being very sneaky because didn't he go get a drink? And he like brought it back. But by that time I wasn't there, but let me tell you guys how that happened. Okay, so he left, and then it was just Jackie and I, and honestly, like, I'm the single one, but I wasn't even like looking to talk to any guys. Like, I went with the mindset that I was like there to hang out with them, and so yeah, I was just literally like swimming around with Jackie. We're having fun, and then I was like, oh, let's take a selfie, Jackie, and she's like, okay. So we decided to take a selfie, and then here comes in
your knight in
my knight in shining armor. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Anyway, here he comes, no shirt and all, nicely built.
Very nicely built.
Yeah, very handsome guy.
Yeah.
He comes over, but he wasn't like creepy or anything. He came over and he's like, oh, like, girls, I'll take a picture of you, since he noticed that we were struggling. And I was scared to give him my phone because we were in the water, and I'm like, if he drops it, I'm gonna have to get a new phone. And like, you guys know iPhones are like a freaking $1,000, so I'm like, I'm not here trying to get a new phone. And anyway, I gave him my phone because he was cute. And then he took a picture of us, and then while he was taking the picture, he looked over, and he was, oh no, he was speaking in English, huh? But he had an accent. And he was like, he's like, wow, he's like, you're really beautiful. And he was pointing at me, and I'm like, who, me? But I knew that he was like talking about me because he was looking at me. And he was like, yeah, you're beautiful. And I'm like, thanks. And then he went back to take our picture, and then he told me again, he's like, wow, you're really beautiful. And you know, like when a handsome guy tells you that, you like get all excited or whatever.
Just like,
yeah, like, yeah. So anyway, I thought he was cute too, but I didn't think much of it, just because I know I have like a shy personality, and I was not gonna like be bored with him or anything. And then I'll say my version, and then you can say your version. But then after he took the picture, he came over to us, and he was like talking to me or whatever, and like Jackie was like probably feeling real awkward, but we're all kind of talking at first, and then I took a picture with him, but I'm not going to show the picture for his privacy. Not that he'll ever see it, but still, like, I'm embarrassed. Anyway, so yeah, we took a picture with him, and then we were talking or whatever, and then you want to tell him everything that you saw too.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll tell you guys, like, my version too.
Obviously, he was... Here, you should grab some of these.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We should dig into this,
oh my
too.
gosh, why are we not digging into that?
I've been wanting to, but you were too into the story and I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, okay, let's dig into that because...
I've been eyeing a mango so bad.
Yeah. I'm burping over here.
One. Oh my gosh, guys. Like,
I want a
look at
mango
that.
too because I love mango.
Oh my goodness. So good.
Oh my... Oh, this one's small. I thought it was going to be as big as yours.
Maybe mine's the biggest one.
Maybe. Okay. Oh, did you show them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Whee! They're not
Okay,
ripe.
I feel like they're in the middle of, like, not super ripe, but not, like, not ripe.
Yeah, that's true. They're not like that bad.
'Cause I've
but
had worse.
They're definitely supposed to be a little softer, but it still has like a really good flavor.
Okay, so when I tell my part, I was literally cracking up because I can tell, I don't know why, for some reason, like, I felt like Jesse was on a little bit different level than I was, drink-wise. Because
Yeah.
I think when he popped up, you were already buzzing it. And I was buzzing it too, but, oh, that word sounds so weird, buzzing it.
I got buzzed quicker than you too.
Yeah, but Jessie thought she was, well, she was a little bit tipsy. And, like, this guy just, like, I don't know, Jess and him were, like, talking. And then he was, let's take a picture with my cuñadita, which is sister-in-law. So he was already calling me sister-in-law.
Oh my gosh, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm your sister-in-law. And he was like, he didn't seem really drunk, but you can tell that he was
tipsy
buzzed.
too. Yeah.
But then towards the end, I kind of did notice he was maybe a little bit more, obviously, because he was there for probably longer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know how it got to the point where he started hugging Jess and like, so we took pictures with him first, and then I'm like, oh my god, this guy's gonna try to make out with my sister, and I'm over here just like,
know, like
the
just there.
artist to the side, like. But I told Jess, I'm like, I don't really mind, like, she can go have fun, obviously, like, if she meets someone, like, go dance with him or like go have a drink or whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna say like just leave and go make out with him. I feel like weird doing that just because it's out of character for me.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's keep going
like
with the
to
story.
go
I don't
talk
want to
to
get off
him.
topic. Yeah.
And so okay, so he was hugging Jess, and then he was getting super close, and I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was like trying to kiss Jesse's neck, and it was like,
I know,
like,
it got like way too much.
And
it was,
then like
kissing my neck.
he was like, I don't
I
know
was
how he
pulling
got
away because I was like, well, we just met, like, you know, it's like a little much.
But Jesse,
and
how
then
did
you
he
were right
get
there.
low? Because he started like
I think
kissing
he was like
Jesse's
trying to like he
armpit.
was picking me up from the water too. He was like hugging me,
okay.
and since he was like, I mean, I'm guessing taller, he was like kind of like lifting me from the water.
Because he was like at
That
a
sounds
point he was
weird,
like
but-
literally like kissing Jesse's like armpit, like obviously not inside the armpit,
No, I was
but
gonna
like
say it
the
was in
outside.
armpit. It was like, okay, this is my armpit. He was like
Like armpit.
He was like right here. So it looked like he was kissing my armpit, but it was more like of my shoulder-ish. And then I think you noticed that I was like pulling away, and I was pulling away because he was being a little like too touchy, and we had just met.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure girls usually don't mind, but I was just kind of like, oh no. And then he's like, come on. Oh, sorry, can I take over now after this? We can like barge into each other's story just because we both know like sides, unless you want to keep going.
Yeah, because after that I think you kind of like felt bad because you kind of didn't want to leave me, but I was like,
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna be alone for a long time. Like, so I was not gonna be alone for a long time, and I was like, just go, Jess, like go, yeah, like go over there. Obviously I can see my sister. I hope, because Jesse's not like that. Like,
I won't just leave off.
she would literally just kind of like go and like talk to him and like have a good time. So I told her that, and I think that's when you did disappear, because like They were like swirling and twirling, and then like all of a sudden Jess is like,
it's just, this
gone.
is the thing. He kept telling me like, sorry guys, over here sucking my fingers, but he kept telling me, he was like, come meet my friends, come meet my friends. And I was like, no, like I'm not gonna leave my, like I would be glad to meet your friends, but I'm here with my sister and I don't want to leave her alone. Like I didn't want some creep to come hit on you or anything like that. And he was like, no, it will just take a second, like come meet my friends. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna leave my sister. And I even told him, I'm like, it's like a little brat. I was like, if you want to hang out with me, you're gonna stay here. If not, I'm not leaving here. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like, he even said in Spanish, he was like, me quedo, me quedo. And I was like, okay. So he stayed with me.
So what ethnicity was he?
I asked him, and I guess he was from Argentina, and we noticed that he had an accent.
But not like a Latin accent. I never got that.
Yeah. Okay, so then that happened, and the Jackie's significant other got there, but I knew that he was gonna come soon, and I knew that I wasn't gonna go far, so I was like, oh, Jackie, I'm gonna go tell his friends hi, since he was like still begging me. So I went to go tell his friends hi, and then once we got to the point to where his friends were at, I was like, where are your friends? And he's like, right there. And there was no one there. So I don't know if his friends were ever there or not. I don't know. It was like so weird. And then afterwards, he like was like hugging me and like trying to kiss me so bad. And like I kept like kind of like moving my head, you know, like moving away, even though he was like a very handsome guy. And it did get to the point to where I let him like give me like a peck, like maybe a little bit more than a peck, but it wasn't a make out because I didn't like want to make out with someone I just met, plus my sister was there, so that would have been really weird. And so yeah, I just like gave him like a little smooch, and then I was like, as soon as I kissed him, I was like, I can't do this, and then
I think you felt a lot of like remorse for still leaving me.
leaving you. Yeah. And then,
which by the time that Jess got there, I wasn't alone.
Yeah, she wasn't alone anymore. So I told him, like, I'm gonna go. I was like, I want to go back with my sister. And he's like, no, stay here. He's like, I won't try to kiss you anymore. Like, we can just talk and hang out. Like, I guess he wanted to try to get to know me or something. And I was like,
well, you told you he wasn't gonna try to kiss you anymore?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna kiss you anymore. He's like, just stay.
So you knew he was a little bit too much?
Yeah, and then I like pushed him away. Like, I ended up feeling bad because I pushed him away, and I shouldn't have pushed him away because, you know, maybe he had the idea that all the girls over there in Vegas are down to make out or something, and I don't know. But I felt bad. I pushed him away, and then I like left and I went with Jackie. And Jackie wasn't alone anymore. So I was like, why am I here now? And I wanted to go back with him and kind of like apologize because I was kind of like, not rude, but I kind of just like pulled away and left. And then I looked for him and he was leaving. He was already like gone. So I felt bad. I was like, I hope I didn't ruin his night, because I was like never mean to him. I was just kind of trying to push away since he was being a little pushy. But yeah, I never saw him again after that. But that was...
But maybe he was tipsy that he didn't get his feelings hurt. He was just like, oh,
yeah, I hope
whatever.
not. But anyway, that was kind of funny, like when we think back at it, and then I still have that damn picture that I took with him.
Yeah.
Like, oh
and he was
gosh.
taking pictures of us three. Like him and then Jess and I.
Yeah.
Because he's like, let's take a picture with the sister-in-law. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, where did the Hachitos
Yeah, but he was a really like nice person.
Yeah,
I felt like
nice, handsome guy.
Yeah. But then, okay, so now when Jesse met with us, so when my significant other came over, he had another drink, and that's where shit started to happen. So I was drinking, but I honestly felt like I was drinking the same as my partner and Jesse, but apparently we were gonna find out soon. So basically we were just having fun, we were dancing, we were enjoying ourselves, and we got there late. So it was just, we stayed there for what, like kind of like 3 hours, and then like they were starting to close up. So we were like,
your mans came with the drink.
I did say it, didn't I?
Yeah, I'll say it again.
So we were leaving, and by the time that we were leaving, I was noticing some very odd behavior. Like, I've seen Jesse tipsy, but it came up to a point where my boo was having a skipping competition with Jess, and I'm just I'm like,
why was that happening?
I was over here, obviously I was tipsy, but I'm just like, I saw his face and I was like, okay, he looks buzzed, and then I see Jess's face and she looks buzzed
too,
but I didn't know to what extent. So I guess apparently, you guys, I was the sober one because we made it back to the hotel. We decided to walk, which was a good idea because I feel like
that walk.
You guys needed it, or else it would have been worse. And we make it back to the hotel, we go up, and then I feel like you guys laid down a little bit, right? Because we didn't keep drinking.
I got there right away and we started eating food.
Maybe
we had
that's
food
what
in
did
the room.
bad, perhaps.
We started eating food and I felt fine. And then I went to bed. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, like the exorcist. I was puking. Just because, first of all, for me, I never really have mixed drinks. And I never have them because they F me up. And I end up getting, like, feeling sick before I even get, like, crazy drunk. Not that I get crazy, but, like, a lot of drunk. So, yeah. The mixed drinks got me messed up.
So Jesse later on woke up, but my boo thing, I literally had to take care of him because he's like, Jackie, like, I think I gotta go do my thing in the bathroom and then I will be fine. And I was like, okay, I already know how he is. He doesn't like get drunk, but when he does, usually he'll just kind of have to go, you know, puke, and then he'll kind of feel better. But it takes a lot of alcohol for him to actually get drunk.
Yeah.
I've only seen him drunk like max, like, I'm gonna say like 3 times out of a very long time. So that says a lot. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then like all of a sudden I hear like the shower on, and I'm like, wait, what is going on? And so I open the door and he's like on the fucking bathroom shower, like relaxing, and I'm just like, you're gonna like kill yourself here. Like, you could not drown, but like you need to be not having water drip through your face. Like, I was just like, oh my god. And then I'm like, I know that I had kind of been talking to Jess, and she said that she was like, everything was kind of like not spinning, but that she felt tipsy.
Yeah.
And so throughout the night I was taking care of Jess and I was taking care of my boo.
Yeah.
And I was like running back and forth, running back and forth. And
we didn't even make it, you guys.
Yeah.
Because we were planning on going to the pool party that morning of, and we did not even make it. It was so sad. I could not get out of bed. I ended up waking up at like 10 in the morning.
Both of you.
And then I couldn't go back to bed. Like, I just felt sick to my stomach. And
oh no, you woke up earlier.
Yeah, I woke up earlier and I couldn't go back to sleep. I felt like shit. And I feel like this might sound crazy, but for me, I know that I drank a lot, but not to a point to where I should have puked like that. I think a lot of it had to do with the heat too, just because we're not used to being in that type of heat, and I feel like we kind of got dehydrated in a way.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
I feel like
the
that's
weather.
what it was.
So the heat definitely got us messed up, and
that's what it was.
Yeah, I think it definitely was that. So I feel like you kind of almost have to know how to drink in that kind of weather. I don't know. It's weird. I never experienced that.
No, because
I'm never in hot weather like that.
I thought that, yes, we did have more than we should have to drink, but I didn't feel like, for how you guys were, extreme like hangover the next day, like where they woke up very late and like we're still kind of feeling a little crappy. Like, that rarely happens unless we have like over 6 shots and we're drinking like hardcore mixed drinks.
I've never been that hungover ever.
Yeah, like it was just way too much. So when we kind of
look at my phone,
yeah,
it was that bad.
So when we think back, we're like, it had to have been like the heat, or like just being in the water and that heat. I don't know, or maybe we weren't sweating it how we do in maybe the day club. I have no idea, but it was just super weird and it was so much fun. You guys have got to go to a pool party. And obviously we didn't make it for the actual day club, but I'm sorry guys. But we did end up going to a like a pool, and there was a DJ, so
that was pretty cool.
And we were back at it to drinking, but we kind of stuck to just regular beer. But that Vegas trip was so much fun. I felt like we kind of bonded between each other, and it was so much fun.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a very good time. And we might do a Vegas trip soon again, so we are so excited because it is like on for summer. Like, we finally started to get those summer days, so it's very hot here where we live, which is about 6 hours to Vegas. So just imagine, it is way hotter in Vegas. It's very more deserty, so
yeah,
we are excited if we do go. It's going to be very hot, but that means you should drink, you should feel refreshed with an alcohol beverage in the pool. Super exciting. Yes. But we hope that you guys liked our story, and this video is already way too long, but we will be back with another story time soon, because we have so many stories. And we hope that you guys liked our Mexican antojitos. They were delicious. I honestly fell in love with all of it. I know I constantly have esquites, the corn, so you can never go wrong with that. And then obviously the mango and the cucumber, I mean, it's so good. And then the hot Cheetos with the nacho cheese. Whoa, so good.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our story time, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.